right, we're going to work on this worksheet of drawing texture in pen. And if you want to start any of these with pencil, you can do that first. Some of them you'll need to draw on a little bit. But I'll just start with the grass one first. And I'm going to use one of my Pilot pens. You can try the different ones, but I'd like to use Pilot for this one. And remember that when you're using these pens that when you swipe with them, it kind of goes from dark to light. Because when we swipe up, the pressure eases up at the end of our little strike, and it gets a little bit lighter. So this grass texture is easy enough to do because it's pretty much you just swiping up with your pen. Okay, now the one thing that you do need to know though, for these curvier pieces, it's really hard to swipe up and go around and then try to make it look like it's going from darker to lighter. It's really hard to do that. So to create those curves, what you should do, it's a little easier for your hand, is turn the paper and you'll be able to get a couple of those curvy kind of grass pieces. I'll do it the other way. I turn my paper again and up and around. Okay, it's easier like that when you turn the paper. Okay, so you could finish that one on your own. Make it look like that box. The next one is it looks like a cherry blossom tree. And we all have these little petals of flowers or maybe leaves. And as you'll see, some of them kind of grow off of the twigs and branches, and then some of them actually cover up some of the branches. So what you want to do first is draw in the branches. And I'm going to do that with pencil. Okay, and then what you want to do so that some of them show that they cover up the branches and twigs is that sometimes you don't want to draw the whole branch or twig. So you kind of leave some little spaces that are blank. I'll do it right here too. So I'm allowing myself, I know in the future I'm going to come in and draw some little flowers on there that would look like they were covering up the branches that they're doing. I'll do some more. Okay, and I would have a branch here, and then maybe it would extend, and I would cover up some of that with flowers. Okay, and the flower part is easy. Actually, I see how there's a chunk right here of this little branch that's covered in flowers. Now this is easy enough to do. I'm going to use my ballpoint right now. I'm really comfortable with my ballpoint pen. And come in and I can draw the branch. Okay, and I can go in and add more if I want. And the little flower petals are easy enough. So they're just frenetic little loops and organic shapes. And you could do this rather quickly and haphazardly because it's coming from nature. And nature isn't perfect. And see those areas where I didn't draw the whole branch, I go in and I draw my flower petals, and it looks like it's growing off of the branch and covering up that little bit of the branch. So you just go in, and it's really easy to do, and it starts to look like a cherry blossom tree. Okay. This next one is easy enough to do. I'm not sure what kind of texture that is. What should we call it? I don't know for right now, but right now you just kind of go in and you draw these little pockets of negative space, these jagged little flowers. And they kind of just grow off of each other. Okay, and then you can space more of them out further. Okay, and then afterwards, when you've filled up that area, you can come in and just fill in the pockets of negative space. And that just kind of shows the shadowy parts of the tree that we're drawing. This would actually be a better idea with one of your Sharpie pens because it fills it in a little bit better. Okay, I'll stop right there because I'm about to run out of time on my little recording. So these are the first 3 textures, and I'll work on the next one in the next video.